Calendar number 30,288 by Councilmember Guidry, an ordinance to amend and reordain Chapter 170, Article 2 of the Code of the City of New Orleans by adding Section 170-62-170-67, prohibiting the mooring or abandoning of boats along Bayou St. John for longer than 24 hours, to establish impounding and disposal provisions and procedures, and to establish fees relative thereto, and to provide otherwise with respect thereto.
Thank you. I move to approve. Got a second? Yes. So this is an ordinance that's been a while in the making. I'd like to thank those who helped it happen, the Law Department, the NOPD and Homeland Security, and the Mosquito, Termite, and Rodent Control Board, and now also DPW, who's going to get the signs made. So since I've taken office, I've worked for years to determine the Bayou St. John jurisdiction over Bayou St. John and its banks, and to deal with the problem of dilapidated boats and kayaks and etc. being left and abandoned on the bayou. And these unattended boats cause a danger to public health and safety. And under its police powers, the city has the right to remove the boats from the bayou if they're abandoned there, and also the city is the riparian owner of the banks and can use its police powers to take the boats off the banks. And so the ordinance is going to allow the Mosquito Control Board to come and sticker the boats and let people know that they have a certain amount of time, 2 calendar days, to get the boats, retrieve their boats, and if not, then it'll be taking to the Central Evidence and Property Facility for NOPD, and where after 6 months, if no one claims it, it will be disposed of in accordance with state law. And any monies from fines and fees that are obtained when people come and pick up their boats will be earmarked for continued enforcement.
Thank you. Well, let me push a button.
Do we have
comment?
Question? Yeah.
Well, I'd just like to say thank you for working so hard on this, and to the public, I think this is part of a continued effort by this council, I hope, and also by the administration, to preserve and improve our public spaces for all. It is a shame when a few people co-opt public spaces so that they can't be used by the rest of people visiting and living in and contributing to New Orleans. So I very much appreciate this effort, and it's one of several that I've seen moving forward through the council, and hopefully to be enforced ultimately by the administration.
Thank you, Councilmember Brissett.
I too, Councilmember Guidry, would like to commend you as representing Faubourg St. John in the legislature. I knew this is something that they were looking forward to, and I'm glad you reached this day that we can address this issue together as a council, and so thanks.
Well, I sincerely appreciate all that, and I thought I was working on this all by my little self, and no one would ever notice.
I was following your lead.
I appreciate it, and you know, we're going to continue to work on issues with regard to the bayou. It is such a unique and beautiful part of District A and of New Orleans, and of District D also, and we're going to continue to do our best to preserve it and make it as enjoyable as possible for people to use. Thank you. Vote your machines, please. Seven, 0. Thank you.
Okay. We have